Let's get into racket number 2.
Racket number 2.
Okay, Inman, incentive / downlines dropped, time to sell real estate. Compass pulls back on sign-on sweeteners, and downlines ain't what they used to be. Some newer agents are having to learn how to build a business from the ground up all over again. So heavy incentives and monthly marketing budgets are on the chopping blocks. We talked about this last week on the walkthrough where Compass, they're not giving out stock anymore. I told everybody, don't take the Compass stock. Don't take the Compass stock. A whole bunch of people did. It is down like over 80%, 70%, something like that for the year. I was completely right about that. If you took that stock, you are in a really bad spot because it's never going to go back up to that level. They're going to get bought out at some point. Anyways, you should have taken the cash because this was so predictable. And now this article here, which is an opinion piece by Troy Palmquist, he's pointing out EXP and real brokerage.
He's doing it.
He is pointing the finger. Listen to this. Where was it? I lost. Okay, listen to this. Listen to what Troy says. If you watched last year's Lou La Roe documentary, Lula Rich, you know how MLMs work. He is saying, hey, EXP, hey, real, MLM.
Yeah.
And
you're like Mary Kay in like your pink Cadillac.
Yeah. And watch the documentary. He says, watch it now. The ones who get in early are the ones who get the perks and the big money. The ones who get in on the tail end, well, they don't. And so what he's saying is, so for all these people that have been recruited into EXP, for example, 85,000 plus agents right now, that had this vision of like, I'm just going to attract agents into this MLM.
That'll be their job.
That's going to be the job.
Yeah.
Well, somebody has to sell the real estate.
Right.
And so where it's really working for people at EXP and Real are big monster team leaders who have a monster team under them and then can have some type
branching
of national
out.
brand and get some others to join. That's who it's really working for. And at EXP specifically, because they've been around a little bit, the ones that got in early, they're really doing good. They're really doing well. And I've talked to so many agents that are just a sole agent that just like floating around in that.
It's interesting though. Do you think you're seeing a lot of people going from EXP to Real?
Well, you're seeing that too right now. So you're seeing a whole bunch of people that have gone from EXP to Real, and Real's maybe 5,000 agents. They just cracked 5,000.
So they're trying to get at the beginning end of it again.
So they're like, let me get into the beginning. So that tells you something right there. If like they were in the middle at EXP and they're jumping over to Real, they're like, okay, I can see the writing on the wall. I'm never going to get my Lula Rich on here at EXP being in the middle. I want to get in the beginning
they're
of
like
Real so that if they get 80, and listen, I don't think EXP is a pyramid scheme, and I don't think Real, and I love what Real is doing. They've got a vibe and an energy that is undeniable. Yep. They have so many great agents that are actually doing real estate. And they do have a real momentum that is something strong. And if I'm a broker, I'm like, okay, they're coming for market share right now. EXP's obviously done it. They're the fastest growing brokerage still today. They're dropping in new countries. They're both doing it. But at the end of the day, this is real estate. If you don't have an actual business, it's going to be very hard to make any money. Right. And so
we're watching Lula Rich tonight.
I have the trailer linked up. You watched the trailer.
I did. I watched the trailer with you.
Have you, in the comments, have you seen the documentary?
I haven't seen it. I'm a documentary like whore. Like I am like dirty whore. Yeah. My favorite. I love documentaries. Sorry, Bobby.
I'm going to watch this one because it does look very interesting. It does
look very interesting.
Again, I do not believe, I want to be very clear, I do not believe EXP and Real are in any way
this
pyramid
gentleman.
schemes.
What's his name again?
No, I don't think he's saying
He's actually telling you to stop reading the article, watch the documentary, and then come back and finish his article after you've watched it.
So he says, I hope these companies can find a way to live up the promises that they've made. I hope they do right by their agents. Nobody likes changing brokerages, and there's much to attrition. It sounds like he's down on both Compass, and I would be way more down on Compass's future than EXP and Real. But at the end of the day, focus in on selling real estate. Why are you in this business in the first place?
Yes.
I promise you, 99.999% of people that aren't in the top of one of these companies can make a whole heck of a lot more money building a great business that has lifetime value, that has referrals coming year in and year out, because you actually go out and help serve people, buy, sell, and invest in real estate.
Obviously, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, if you're if you're a real estate agent,
right?
If you're a realtor.
But again, I don't know that there's all like EXP agents want to necessarily sell. I think that I'm not saying for sure, but I think some got in though to build the business of recruiting for the downline.
There's some serious comments on this one, so people are fired up about it. There's a lot of Compass defendants in here for sure. Compass, by the way, just side note, 2 executives just sold $1 million
worth of shares. I saw that.
So they're bailing out at the bottom because I gotta believe the stock's gonna go even lower.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just like if you're holding AMC, you took a punch in the face this week. AMC stock, which I also said get away from that a while back. Okay.
Are we going to start another one instead of left, middle, right? It's going to be like about stocks. Buy, sell, hold. Yeah, there you go.
Hey guys, appreciate you checking out this episode of The Real Word. If you want the full episode, go over to the Broke Agent YouTube. That's where we're hosting the full podcast. If you want to continue to see the segments broken out and the short clips, stay right here on The Real Word YouTube.